Hello guys, Fidel here. Welcome to today's design tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how I ended up with this product design for Nivea cream. Stay with me, you're going to find this interesting. If you're joining me for the first time, please do also click on the subscribe button, and at the end of this tutorial, please leave a comment and a like. Alright, let's dig in. So this is the file on my Photoshop. We are going to be recreating this. First of all, we'll go to File, to New, and create new file. Name this product tutorial Nivea. Create. Now we have a new file for our work. So we want to align everything on this product we're about to design. We'll be needing our ruler. So let's go over to the views and make the ruler visible. Now we have our ruler along this edge. Okay, now I want to start drawing our lines, putting them in order. First line be here. Rulers are very important when it comes to aligning your designs. So these are the first set of guides I'm going to use. As time goes on, we add other guides. I want to unlock this background so we can fill in the background color for this design. And the background color will also help us to see our guides. So we want to go to Edit, to fill, color, and add our background. I already have a color for our background, so I'll just fill it in. Okay, now we can see our guidelines. So we can create a new layer. Layering is very important when it comes to any design you want to do on any design platform, whether Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, any other design tool software you use. For product designers or UI UX designers for Figma, layering are very important. So we'll create a new layer. Let's rename our background and lock it. That being done, let's go over to our new layer so we can start drawing. For this design, we are mostly going to be using the polygonal lasso tool, which is this tool over here. If you don't see it, you come over to this place. You may be seeing the lasso tool. So when you click on this tip, you will see it will bring out this drop down menu. You click on the polygonal lasso tool. It helps us draw straight lines. Now because these guides are on, you will see the lines are drawn in accordance with the guidelines. Now when you draw with your lasso tool and come into the drawing, so you will see this box, which means you can add other features. So you right click on the box to bring down the drop down menu. If you don't want to right click, you can go to edit to fill it up, but let's right click. Now go to colors. I already have a color for this. Now I'm going to be filling in the color I have. Deselect. That's for our first wall. Then for the second wall, we have to create another layer. We also fill in color. I already have a color for this, so I'll be pasting it here. Select. Next, we'll be moving on to adding our floor, or we can call it basement because we still have the floor. So we want to create another layer. I want to add new guards to help us get the layer for the floor. Need an extra guide here. Now we can draw a floor. I already have a color for this, so I'll be typing it in. Ctrl D for the select. Now you see as this floor we have here overlaps with this. This is where layering comes in. It needs to come down below so it goes inside. Now we want to have this floor again to make it look like a box. So we're going to duplicate this floor. To do that, click on Ctrl plus J to get a copy for this. So we can hold Shift to drag this down. This is just that layer. Now this is the layer on top. Now this is the copy we have, which is below. I want to put this below and change the color. Now you see, because of this is a drawing, a polygonal asset. So if I fill the color that I want to fill in, it fills out the entire background. Now, in order not to mess my design up, I will undo this. And instead of to fill, I will use the color overlay. Now there, I have this as my surface and this as the base. Now you see, coloring is another important thing when designing product. When you're on the surface, the color is lighter than the base. Now we have a little problem, which is this. We want to fill that up right now. So we create a new layer, head over also back to our polygonal lasso tool. Now we want to zoom in. Now the color we are going to fill in here is also the color for the base. Is the color we have here. So okay, we fill it in. Ctrl D for the select. Now our design is coming together little by little. We'll be bringing in the product. Okay, I have a pre-downloaded product of Nivea I am going to be using for this. So we hold down Control and drag this into our design. Now hold on Shift to resize this in that dimension and place it. Now I want to rename this as product What next? We want to add our floor. So adding a new layer, add a new guide because we want our floor to start from here. We already have an image for floor, which I'm going to be adding in. So to make this floor look like a floor, we are going to be using free transform. You can click, you can hold Ctrl plus T to add a free transform. So zoom out a little so we can align this just to where we want it. Now we want to bring this layer below. Now we want to add a shadow below this pavement to make it elevated from the floor. To easily do that, we can use the polygonal lasso tool to draw a shape below it, or we can simply duplicate this basement we have here, yeah, and convert it to our shadow. Then let's do that. So I'm going to duplicate this using Ctrl J to create a copy. So this is the new copy we made. So we want to take this above the copy we just made. Now this is the second copy we just made. Now we bring this down to about here. Now I want to add filter blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, I'm going to be using 12 for this, sorry. So there we have, so we can just call this shadow, or let's call it basement shadow. And it's okay. If we feel a need to reduce the opacity, we will. Now let's add a bit of light reflection coming from inside this wall. I want to go to this wall. Well, let's rename this as um, wall 1 and the wall 2. The polygonal lasso tool is going to be useful again. So let's create a new layer first. Head over to our polygonal lasso tool and draw where we want to fill the light with. So let's just take it like this and back to the beginning. Now I want to fill this with white for our light reflection. Now that's too much white. Ctrl D for the select. Now I want to add blur to our light to give it a light feeling. So I used blur 450 initially. Yeah, this is how it turned out. Okay, we can reduce the opacity of this light a little down to 60. You can see the reflection is over this wall, which means the reflection is above it. So let's take wall one above all the products. Yeah. Now let's move our light inside a little. So the reflection comes from within there. Now we have our wall, we have our reflection of the light coming from within the wall. Now where there is light, there is shadow or reflection. So we need a reflection for this product. Yeah. So let's quickly add a shadow below it. So let's add a new layer. Let's use our ellipse mark tool to draw a quick circle below this product and fill it with black. You know, let's fill it with the basement color. And zoom in. You can see it's over the product we have. So we are going to be taking it below the product first. Ctrl D for the select. We want to blur the shadow a little. So we head over to filter to blur, Gaussian blur. We add a blur of 8. Now you make it feel like the product is hanging. Now let's bring the product down a little. No, the product is supposed to be aligning here. Now we have our product, we also have a shadow of our product. We want to make a reflection for this product. We want to click on our product, Ctrl J to duplicate, bring it down. Now we want to make it upside down like a mirror reflection. So we go over to our transform, click vertical. Now we want our product to be within this reflection base. So what we're going to do is we have this basement and we want to fill the reflection of this product within this basement. So we're going to duplicate this basement using Ctrl J. Now we have the layer 3 copy. We'll take the product copy we have, we bring it down. Now we hold down on shift to select both the basement layer and the product layer. Having the both of them selected, now we hold down on Control Alternate on the keyboard for Windows and Command Option for Mac. Now you see this box showing that you want to max these two objects. Now when you click on it, you have something like this. Now I want to add a little bit of Gaussian blur of 8. 8 does the job, so that's okay. By the way, you can see our product is already taking shape. Now I want to add a little bit of shadow for this. So click on this, it takes you up to the layer of the second wall. You create a new layer for it. Now you can also use the polygonal lasso tool. I use this tool a lot when it comes to product designing to draw a little reflection for this. Now I want to fill this with the same background color which is already there. Deselect and add blur of 8 we do. So let's take this a little bit above so it suits better. Now we also, so let's close this guide to see our product the way it is looking for now. To remove these guides, you go to your view, go to show, you see guides, click on it. Now you're seeing the product the way it is. You can also go back to fill it up. Go to view, show. You can see the shortcut for this to show guides or to make them invisible. Control plus semicolon. Now let's apply that. Control plus semicolon. Our guide shows up. Control plus semicolon. Our guide goes out. Now, if you take a look at this product we are trying to design, you see the lighting coming from the wall. It's supposed to be reflecting on the side of this product. But from our initial download, we already have a lighting for the product at this angle. So once we add a little lighting to the side of the product and a little shadow to the side of the product, to do that, we add a new layer, head back to our polygonal lasso tool. Let's zoom in a little. Now, want to take this alignment, fill this white. Okay, head to filter, blow, version blow of 20. Perfect. Now I want to reduce the opacity to about 50. Now deselect. And for our shadow, we want to create a new layer. Make a quick drawing with our polygonal lasso tool. We want to fill this layer with. I'll head over to filter, blow, ocean blow, and reduce the opacity. About now deselect. Now we've succeeded in adding our lighting at this extreme and our blow, our shadow at this extreme. Now our design is finally coming to an end. What else can we do? What else can we do? Okay, let's make this wall a little bit more realistic. So let's just add some lines to the wall. To do that, create a new layer. Do we need a new layer for lines now? Anyway, lines create their own layer, so we can just add a line and give that line an opacity, a stroke of 3. Now let's zoom in to this line. For the horizontal line, we will draw a new line using the guides we already have for this extreme. Also making this 3, changing the color of the stroke and removing the fill. Now let's align this line to the center. Now let's turn off the guides and see our end product. This is our end product. We recreated this to this to this. Hey guys, if you find this tutorial helpful, please support me by clicking on the subscribe button, liking the video, and leave a comment. Do have a great day and see you next time.